Hello, it's Aubrey Shepherd on the 26th of June 2017, and let's see, some butterflies. And this one's a wood nymph, and it's a beauty, of course, as they always are. I've got about 4 shots of this guy in a row, and I hope you get to see some of these because they're really active this time of year out in the tall grass areas. And you need to visit if you haven't visited, because tall grass prairie is just starting to look good in northwest Arkansas, except places where it's been mowed. And these are close-ups, of course, and I really wish I were smart enough to remember all the names and just spout them out, but I hope you appreciate looking at it. That wasp is on and this butterfly, this skipper class, I guess, is on a Indian plantain. And this is an obedient plant. We've seen these in past weeks, 2 or 3 weeks at least. And this is called a prairie clover, but it's not really clover. It's a beautiful plant, and I usually find one per year, and so far that's true this year. And that one's about 20 feet across a bare area from where I found one last year. They're almost straight across from one another, but can't see them both in 1 year, it seems. Okay, these are some of the little orchids. They're very plentiful right now, and maybe will be for a few more days. By the time you see this, they may be starting to droop more. And this is Baptistia alba. This is a very tall, large stem thing on Pinnacle Prairie, and those blooms will be fully open in another week, and they will be beautiful. Okay, this guy is on a mountain mint. Mountain mint. And he's an insect. I'm going to learn all those insect names, or I'll come in with a list of them one of these days. This is the heal-all or heals-all or self-heal. The native version, we've seen one of these in the past week or two, and they're in quite a few different places, including Pinnacle Wet Prairie. And this, of course, is something I like very much. Okay, let's just look. This is Meadow Beauty, and it's in bloom also at Pinnacle Wet Prairie. Pinnacle Foods Company owns that land. And okay, this is in the Lilium family. It's not a tiger lily. It's a related species, of course. Looks like a tiger lily, but it may be called superbum, Lilium superbum. Till next time. Do your part to help keep, let's do our part to help keep the water clean, the air pure, and the woods green. See ya. Hello, I'm Aubrey Shepherd on the 26th of June 2017. Okay, here's a monarch butterfly. Okay, this is one from a few weeks ago on swamp milkweed, and I'm showing this because I noticed that my best places to find swamp milkweed close to town are have been mowed down suddenly, and you know, you just can't educate everybody about the importance of these species, and they'll just mow them down for no reason. But this particular place, they're safe. And this is a clasping milkweed. I don't have a full flower this year. I'm not going to have new ones. I might show some of my old ones one day. But here's passion vine, passion flower, and it's just really getting a good start at World Peace Wetland Prairie, and I've seen it a couple of other places, but it's just barely, showing right now. Okay, this is another one of my favorite insects. You see its wings are covering its body. It's a type of fly, and I forgot the category it's in, but you see the long legs on it. This is not a native flower, but it is a native longhorn grasshopper. And here are the leaves of climbing milkweed, and there should be flowers next week maybe when you see this show again, I hope, and we'll have some new pictures with the flowers. Here's the Razorback Greenway sign down at the end of the Greenway in South Fayetteville, just across the town branch from 15th Street, a few blocks. And this is the foliage of the yellow passion vine. And these leaves are pretty big, but the flowers are much tinier than the main popular, well-known passion vine. This is at the Walmart on MLK, and you see the drain there. They're working on that. I don't know. I hope they don't put a bigger pipe through there, because the water goes too fast out of that storage area already. And all those places like that have got silted in and so forth. Okay, now, there's a critter on there, but it's too tiny to see either one of them, probably, unless you have a really big screen. It's really bright, and you can see some of these. Another of my interesting insects on a yellow flower. There he is, close-up shot, and you can see the colors. This is a little four-leaf milkweed that we showed in the spring. The foliage is still there. See, it shows no signs of producing any seed, so means I still won't get any seed for these for next year. And clear-winged moth on common milkweed, Asclepias syriaca, and this species will probably be out of bloom in another week. Maybe one more week we'll have a picture or two. This is Illinois bundle flower. This flower is very small, but you see the flower fly on there in these cropped pictures, trying to get the color. See, the little tips are yellow, and my finger tells you just how small these flowers are. You may not notice them, but they're all good. Till next time, do your part to help keep the water clean, the air pure, and the woods green. See ya.